Can everyone hear me? Evening. Okay, so I am here with Murmuration Arts. I was part of a project produced in association with Murmuration Arts. The incredible Marion and Poppie have had me on board in the most incredible project for the last 5 weeks. I worked with mums, predominantly based in Crawley, and we engaged in several writing exercises and prompts and group discussions, and really just connected and curated this beautiful space where we were able to be creative when it comes to spoken word and poetry. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Yasmin. I'm an international slam champion, a spoken word artist, a poet, a proud mother, a proud grandmother. My children and my granddaughter are in the house. And I am absolutely honoured and thrilled to take this opportunity to commemorate the time I've spent with the most fascinating, empowering, resilient, incredible mothers, all part of this group and all part of this beautiful, fulfilling, wholesome project. I use words that were referenced or given through writing exercises, and I used notions that were shared in group discussions, and I have developed this particular spoken word piece in honour of those mothers and in honour of Murmuration Arts project. So this is a spoken word piece for Crawley mothers. Just pack love. Motherhood is a state, a place, a shift. Infinity backpack on my back, I walk into the mist, my tired eyes, smiles, cries, sighs, a gift that helped me steer past this abyss. And I imagine motherhood to be like this, woods, by a meadow. Tall trees arranged between shades, tinted by grey, made so high. Nearby, a light so bright that it can make you acknowledge all your shadows, sometimes. With walkways so wide that you can't hide, but they still feel so narrow, sometimes. Where in some places it feels overgrown and everything feels so unknown. When although you're not, you can feel so alone, and yet motherhood is your only home. And I imagined all the tones, all the hues, from greens and browns to purples and blues, all the moods, all the colours, so many mothers, so many others, so many of us, circling the same paths, together but apart, so many. I imagined stinging myself on nettles and then sitting myself by the sweetest berries. I imagine the lake, an underwater world full of bubbles and fishes. I imagine what it takes to not fall into these ditches, and it's not how I envisaged. Wishing this place didn't depend on my every decision. I imagine that seconds can sometimes feel like minutes, and you can't always tell whether the sun sets or if it's risen. Because it's so hard to tell yourself if you're wrong or right. And it feels heavy and light, and it's even day or night, but then a sight, a beautiful burst of light shoots through the deepest darkness and gathers at your feet. And as you stand amongst those trees, a breeze blows between the woods and gathers all the leaves, and you look down. You look at how your feet plant firmly on the ground, and you ground. Looking at the shrubs and shoots, you notice how the trees have roots. You're wearing boots, how you're learning roots, learning to plant seeds amongst trees for the lakes. You'll build a boat for you and your family to keep afloat, sowing seeds in the darkness, but every day you'll see growth. Have hope that you'll harvest these seeds that you've sown, and keep moving. Keep moving, holding yourself up, holding love, hold on love, you're doing it. Keep choosing this, your journey, you're a mum, it's a safe space to claim it, there's no losing it. Your place as a mother can never be replaced. In your children you live on, so your love can never be erased. What a place. And you're not supposed to know the plan. When you feel alone, look at where you stand. Look at the ground, look down, look at who's holding your hand. Understand that sometimes we have to fight to find a clearing in the shadows. And sometimes the flowers look real nice in those meadows. And when we feel lost, there's always arrows paving our way, reminding us that our day is so full in so many ways that show us the way. It's because we feel so full that it can feel too much. And the children we love have already decided we're enough. So we needn't question ourselves when the going gets tough. We just need to pack more love, pack more of us. Pack more of Elizabeth's fight, waging war against the patriarchy. More of Marion's consideration and the same patience as Poppie. Pack Josie's incredible optimism or Elena's affirmation that this is our purpose. Pack Lou's strength and Amy's reminder that we don't have to be perfect. Pack what Maria meant when she said introspect to break patterns. Pack Nevelina's remedy that cuddles are a cure. Pack more. See what happens. Pack up the gratitude you feel for those who are there and those who care. Pack Marisa's reminder that mums are never alone. We're everywhere. Less services in Crawley means sometimes support should be always respected. Like Nia said, be self-aware and stay connected. Pack up Sasha's proclamation. Even when I feel lost, I'm still whole. Because motherhood is a blessing. Pack your inner child and old wounds, all you've learned from all your lessons. And do you know what else Melanie wrote in that session? I'll tell you what else Melanie wrote in that session. She wrote, motherhood is the most natural wonder in the world, and that we were born to birth these miracles. What a miracle. What a miracle. See, the womb is a portal from spirit to flesh. So when you feel weary on your journey, say, I'm trying my best. Sometimes we move. And sometimes we rest, sometimes we're right, sometimes take a left, because we're left in a place that's only known to us. In it, all we own is love, for ourselves and for our children. So take time to listen. See the beauty in this mission and gather your resistance. And don't stop until your child's got everything they deserve. Mothers, you're never alone. That's why they call it Mother Earth. It's more than how motherhood works or a mother's search for herself, for her children. It's how a mother's birthed. So please, always remember a mother's worth. Thank you. Thank you so much.